is happening? Hello everyone, I hope that you can see me okay. I am just trying to get my screen up so that I can see what you guys are seeing. Let's have a look. You can just see an empty chair at the moment. Hello. In fact, that's all you can see is an empty chair. Bear with me. Let's try and get this back up and running for you guys. There we go. Now you can see me okay. So hello. I hope that you're all well. This is a very hello there, Jessica. How are you? This is a very close-up view of my head, isn't it? Let me try. Let me just. You don't want to see me that close up, do you? I don't think so. But I don't want to make you go all a bit funny. But I'll just grab my drink as well. So I have tried and tested. Hello there to Joe. I have tried to test to see if we could go live on Instagram, but I don't think it's worked, which is a bit of a shame. I'm just going to have a little look at my Instagram account and see if anything has happened. No, it hasn't, which is a bit annoying because I thought I'd figured it out, and I think I almost did, but for some reason it didn't quite like it. I don't think I can add it now. I'm glad you're well, Jess. So so I'm just checking that. I'm checking that we, I believe we're on Facebook because we've had a comment on Facebook. I think I closed it down too soon because it had got a bit stuck, and I probably just needed to be a bit more patient. But I think I've figured it out now. So I think I know what I need to do for next time. Let's just get Facebook up so that I can see what's going on Facebook. Make sure everything's okay. Hello, Maisie. No, that's the wrong one. I'm trying to be on time for tea. I think we're going to have a visitor as well. I think Maisie's going to come and sit on my knee. Are you coming up? Here she is. You can see her fluffy tail. So I thought today a couple of things. Oh, there we go. Look, you can see me. Oh, yes, you can hear me as well. So let me turn me down. So I'm sorry. I obviously didn't tell anybody that I was going to try the whole Instagram thing because I didn't know if I'd have time to have a go at it. I think I know what I need to do for next time, so that's good. You're coming on my knee. Come on then. So that's a start. And then I thought what I'd do today is I'd just have a little bit of a chat about what's going on because I've not been around for a little while, probably not since before Crafting Live, which was quite a while ago now. So I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update on what's been going on. And then I thought I'd do a little bit of an unboxing of my Papercraft Society kit, because I did do an unboxing for them last month when it was launched on their Facebook page and channels, but obviously I hadn't done one on mine on the Time for Tea one because it was launched exclusively with them at the time. Now it's gone on general release, and I have got an affiliate link that you can use to get hold of yours. It is I think it was on a slightly reduced price as well. That might have changed, so don't quote me on that, but I feel like it was around $21.99, I think, for the full kit. It's a really great kit, and if you follow my affiliate link, then I get a little bit of a bonus for you buying it through my link rather than going direct to the website. So that's a little bit of a disclaimer there for that. says she loves the kit. It's amazing. Annalisa says, I've been thinking about you and my mum a lot. Oh, thank you, Annalisa. Annalisa says, hello, Joe. So lovely to see you. I've missed these lives so much. That's so nice. And Jess says, hi, Maisie, and the cute tail. Yes, she's very cute. So, little update on Maisie. It's looking at me. Oh, you're so cute. So Maisie's not been very well. And it's still not really very well. We think she's got a little bit of a urine infection, bless her. She's been taken to peeing where she shouldn't, so tinkling around the house in various places, with a little bit of blood in there as well, which is not very nice. So yeah, in herself she's absolutely fine. She's eating, she's being adorable, as you can see, but she is seeming to go to the toilet quite a lot, and like I say, doing it in places that she wouldn't normally do it. So it's not great because we're following her around with puppy pads and cleaning up after her, and it's not great. It's driving Anne absolutely insane, bless him. But she's only doing it because she's not very well. So we're trying to be patient with her. She's on all kinds of meds. She's having 2 tablets in her food and some painkillers and anti-inflammatories as well. So hopefully over the next few days she will start to get a little bit better. So that's the update on Maisie, which was unexpected. That's happened in the last sort of week or so. But prior to that, I was missing from your screens, and really the only thing that I've been able to do is really try and keep on top of your orders and things like that, and then the aftermath of crafting live, of course, having to unpack everything. I've not really been available to do much else because I've been travelling backwards and forwards to Lincoln to be with my mum and dad. My mum is not very well either at the moment. She's been really quite ill since her birthday in March, when I think you probably will, if you've watched for a while, you've followed for a while, she was admitted into hospital because she'd had severe diarrhea and problems with her bowels, which they couldn't diagnose, they couldn't figure out. They discharged her, still not really knowing what it was. That then turned into her having various scans, colonoscopy, all kind of horrendous things, bless her. At this point, she'd already lost a lot of weight, so she was very much underweight at this point and very weak, but still having to go for tests where they were having to kind of clear her system out, and she wasn't able to eat, which was not great for her at all. The upshot of that is that she's got a inflamed intestine, inflamed bowel, or part of the bowel, which is then restricting anything passing through. So she's gone from having really poor, not being able to keep anything in, if you know what I mean, to now not being able to get anything out, which is not a very nice subject to talk about, and I'm sure my mum wouldn't appreciate me telling that to everybody. But the reason that I'm telling you that is because she's now she's having to go through conversations about different options of surgery. They really wanted to have her surgery quite quickly, because if we don't remove the blockage or don't do something about the blockage, it means that there's a possibility that might rupture, which would have devastating consequences for her. She's in a weakened state anyway, but she's also had heart surgery in the past, which they were concerned about her being in surgery for a long period of time and might not be the best option for us. So it's been quite difficult to get information from people. Some of the responses and services have not been great. She was booked in to have an alternative surgery, which was to have a stoma bag fitted, which would bypass the need for the major surgery, which was a much better option. Everybody was very excited about it. She was booked in to have that surgery a couple of weeks ago. We went, she had all the pre-op, she had everything done. ready and prepped. I had to give her injections. She was on different energy drinks. She was on a super restrictive diet, which she has been on now for at least 4 weeks, where she can't have any fibre, which was really stressing them out because they didn't know what she could eat. But she had this diet. We went in for the surgery. We were all petrified for the surgery. And we sat there in the admissions lounge for 2 hours before somebody told us that her surgery had been cancelled, and actually been cancelled the week before. So it wasn't a case of it being cancelled because an emergency had come in, because we would have totally have understood that. But it had actually been cancelled the week before. And rather than anybody tell us, they've let her go through all the pre-op, all the worrying. None of us slept the night before because we were so worried about her going through the surgery. And for her to sit there all that time and then nobody actually tell her that it wasn't going ahead. So that was really, really bad, a bad time, which is then obviously led to everything being rebooked and rescheduled. I'm going through the process of trying to lodge a complaint, which I'm not really getting very far with. They're insisting that they tried to call, but the only record of a call we've got is a lovely gentleman phoning my mum on the Friday to check that she was coming for a surgery, because they didn't want her to miss her appointment. So very odd that they seem to think that they were calling for the opposite reason. So then obviously we were trying to help my mum figure out what she could eat then, because she still has to be on this restrictive diet so that she's prepared for the surgery when that happens. She's had to go in for a heart scan. She's had to have another CT scan before they confirm the new surgery date. We've helped them with the diet and been doing some bits of shopping for them. So we've been going, I live in Sheffield, Lincoln's about an hour and 15 minutes away. So we've been travelling to and from as often as we can. And obviously trying to spend a bit of time that isn't just about operations and hospitals with them, to try and make them feel a little bit, just enjoy life a little bit more. So it has been, it's been really tough. It's been really difficult. I hope my mum doesn't mind me disclosing all of that information to you, but I feel that, you guys have followed me for a long time, and I talk about my family all the time. I talk about my mum and my cats and I know that a lot of you have probably got family that may well have gone through similar things, and the frustrations and the worry that comes with it. So on top of all of this, we're managing 2 businesses now, and is obviously still a firefighter, and he's trying to recover from his operation last year still. So there's an awful lot going on at the minute that we are trying to balance and manage. I felt that it was probably good to just share that with you as much as I can. Annalisa says, so very hard when you can't find out what is wrong, plus major surgery is scary. Joe says, that's awful, Joe, hope you put in a complaint. Annalisa says, what, cancelled the week before? Yes, absolutely. And this is so horrible, your poor mum, plus so hard on you and Aunt too. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for your support. It is, it's, we're managing. I've managed to get my mum and dad some more support and some more help from the GP, which has been really good. Like I say, I think we've managed to sort out the diet. So if anybody who's watching knows anybody who is on a low residue diet for whatever reason, it might be they're going through some surgery or bowel surgery or something, and the information that you're given is just so basic and so rubbish. And I think if you're like my mum and dad, who they're elderly now, they're in the 70s, they don't really have the energy. I mean, she's poorly as well, so I mean, she doesn't have the energy to be concocting meals from a list of things that is basically just white bread, cheese and fish, and she's not allowed to have any salad. She's not allowed to have any green vegetables. She's not allowed to have anything that's got any taste to it. It's so difficult. She can't have anything that's got a skin on it. So even if she does have vegetables or that aren't green, and that she does have potatoes, she can't have them with any skin on. She can't have tomatoes because they come with a skin and seeds, so nothing with seeds. She can't have any fruit. I mean, it is just so mad, this diet. And they were just at a loss. So my mum was literally having bread and cheese for every meal. So we bought them an air fryer, which was a revelation to them, because they'd never considered having an air fryer before. They didn't think that they'd get on with one, but my dad loves it. He absolutely loves his air fryer. He wants to cook everything in his air fryer now, which is amazing. And we've come up with a different set of meals for them that they can have, because my dad was trying to have the same food as my mum. But of course, that meant that he was on a restrictive no fibre diet, which is not good for him. And also, he didn't like a lot of the things that my mum might like. So we've had to come up with a tailored plan where they both can eat something different, but they're not having to cook 2 entire meals that would be then stressful for them both. So it's been that's been a challenge, and it has made me think, that they can't be the only people that are struggling with that, and that the advice and help out there seems very few and far between. But because I've been doing all kinds of research, googling things, and trying to find information. My mum and dad are also vegetarians. They do eat fish occasionally, which is really been a help, because if my mum didn't like white fish, then I don't really know what nutrients she's getting in this diet. So it's been tough, and I've just rambled on to you for 20 minutes there about my mum and dad, which is nothing to do with crafting, but is to do with why my little crafty sanctuary is so important to me. Our crafting lives, I have missed them, but I've just not had the energy to do them all the time. So I appreciate everyone being patient. We have got a difficult couple of weeks coming up. So my mum's new surgery is booked for the 2nd of September. I'm on Hobby Maker next weekend, which is the bank holiday weekend here in the UK. So we've got a busy week coming up then. So I will hopefully be able to do a little bit of a live next week. So I want to show you a new product that in between all of this I've managed to come up with, and I don't know how I've done it, and I'm hoping it comes in time, a new product that I'm going to be launching exclusively on Hobby Maker. And I'm really excited about it, because I think if people like this as a product and an option, then I will do more of this, and in different ways and different permutations, because I love how it's turned out, and I'm really tempted to show you, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it a surprise. Little Maisie's just fast asleep on my knee here, so cute. So I will show you that next week, and then the week after that, obviously, is going to be my mum's op. So I would say probably don't expect to hear much from me around that time, because it's going to be difficult. She's got to obviously there's a recovery time afterwards. She's got a couple of days before as well, where she's on the pre-meds and stuff. So she'll probably need some support around then. So who knows what's going to happen. But yeah, we're all very positive about it. Well, I'm certainly very positive, and my mum and dad are really, really worrying themselves about it. But I'm really positive. The team that will be doing the surgery are very aware of what our issues are, and they know what needs to be done. So we're just keeping, all fingers and toes crossed, and putting it out there that she's going to be fine. It's all going to run smoothly, and then we're just going to be there to help her get back on her feet afterwards, and come up with a new food plan, I imagine, once she's out of surgery and dealing with this new situation of her stoma bag, which I think is really, really, again, is something that she absolutely didn't want, is really scared about. Obviously, it comes with its own challenges, but I do think that there's a lot more positive conversation around that now, and different ways of dealing with it. And so I think just finding ways for her to feel more positive, and what, you know, the way that we're looking at is this surgery and this stoma bag is what's going to save her life. So it is the best stoma bag that ever existed, as far as I'm concerned, because it's what's going to keep her going. So yeah. So I think, you know, we're grateful that we have that option. Laura says, I'm late, so only caught part of this. Is there a Crohn's charity that can advise on diet? I will certainly have a look at that, Laura. Possibly. It's just a minefield. She spoke to somebody from the department yesterday, who said, you know, are you able to go to the toilet? And she said no. And they said, oh, well, you should have more fibre, and you need to be eating more fibre. And she's like, I'm on a prescripted low fibre diet. Why would you be telling me to eat more fibre? So it's just, honestly, the advice is so contradictory depending on who you speak to. But yeah, I will definitely check that one out. So I've just heard the door go. So Maisie's disappeared and left me now, because that must be Aunt's come home. So thank you ever so much for all of the love that you send in. It is, yeah, it's not been great for my mum, bless her, and you know, it does, you know, upset me to think about what she's still got to go through on top of everything else. So yeah, so I know that everybody thinking about her will really cheer her up massively. I am thinking about maybe doing a little bit of a card drive, maybe some get well cards for her, or, you know, something that would cheer her up and make her smile might be a nice thing for us all to do, because there's not a lot else that we can do at the moment other than, you know, just be around to support her. So if anybody would like to send her a little get well card, I would be so made up, because I think that would absolutely cheer her up no end, knowing that she's got lots of people sending her lots of love. So yeah, I think what I'll do is, after this, I will pop a post up to see if anybody would like to do that, and the address to send your cards to. That I think that would be really lovely. Laura says, I was just going to say, can I send her a card? Of course you can. I think that would be so lovely, and I'm going to make myself cry now for suggesting it, and for you guys agreeing, because I think that she would love that very, very much. So Annalisa says, found a Facebook group when your papa had I don't know if I'm going to be able to say esophageal cancer. That was quite helpful, but it can be so overwhelming. It really is so overwhelming. Claire says she would as well. Oh, and Lisa's got one ready to go. Oh, that's so lovely. Well, thank you, everybody. I think that would be awesome. So I will post that as soon as I can after this. Shall we quickly go through some crafting before you know, I get too emotional and, you know, drive you all away. Sorry, just have a little drink there. So I am going to move this camera, so I apologise if that makes anybody feel queasy. If you want to look away for a few seconds while I just move to the overhead, because I've only got the one camera at the moment, I can't switch. So I'm going to move you seamlessly to the overhead view, hopefully. So if you want to look away, and I will tell you when we're in position, so that it doesn't make anybody feel ill. So we are on the move. Excuse my big face in the view. Let me see if I can tip this down far enough. Oh, there we go. Without breaking anything would be fabulous, wouldn't it? So that's, let me see bit higher up so that you can see. Ta-da! Right, we're now back. We're back in the room. I just need to find my spot where it's all in view, because it's yeah, that's it. So I need to be within these. Where do I need to be? That's where I need to be. I need to put myself a little marker so I stay within these lines. There we go. Yeah, that one's there, and that one. Oh, I'm nowhere near there. Right, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Right, so we're back in the room. So thank you for listening to my tales. This is our Papercraft Society box. And it is awesome. So I've obviously got ones that I've already used, and I feel like am I upside down? I think I'm upside down, but you let me see. I think it still makes sense even if I'm upside down. So this is the box as it would be if you got it through the post. So let me remove it from its packaging and turn it the right way up. So this is the as you can see, it is upside down. I don't think I can actually turn you around without making you incredibly ill, so I will try not to do that to you. So we'll do everything a bit back to front. So this is how you would receive it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. The outside of it is very indicative of what is on the inside. So I'll open this up for you. I've obviously unboxed this once already, so it's not as tidy as it would have been had it been new, if you know what I mean. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you the inside. There you go. That's the inside of the box. So it's got a little bit of a design on the inside of the lid there, with the quote on the inside. You could, if you wanted to, you could cut this out and have that as a picture of its on its own. You could add bits to it as well to make it into kind of a bit of home decor, because I think it is so cute. I think it would look so nice in a frame on a wall. And then in the box, so these are all the bits that you get in the box. I've already got my samples, so that's why I kept this bit in the box, because I wanted to keep it as it was meant to be, if you like. I didn't want to destroy it, because I have got all of the elements separately as samples, which I used to then make my samples in the book here. So I'll come to that shortly. You will get 3 of these alcohol markers. They've got a bullet, a bullet tip, and then a chisel tip as well. So they are in a green, a grey, and an orange. So really good set of colours for you to be able to use with your kit. You get this little wallet here, well, big wallet, which has got goodies inside. And we'll come to that in a minute. You've got a selection of papers, and again, I'm going to try and hold these the right way up. So we'll have a little look through those. You can see I've already used the enamel dots that are in the kit. You also get some of these little foam squares, adhesive. So these are already, these have already been used, as you can see. I've used those, but you get 2 packets of those. So there's loads in there. As you can see, I've only used a few really, because there are so many. That was the little label that went out, and then it all comes packaged in some lovely green packaging. So those are the little extra elements. We'll pop those back in there, and I'll just move the box out of the way, and then we can have a little look at the cardstock and paper. So you get some coloured cardstock, and again, I think I've probably used some of this. So you get a few colours of cardstock and a couple of sheets of each. So there's an orange, a pink, yellow, and then there was a green, but I feel like I have used all of the green. I have. So there was a green as well. And then you also get the patterned papers to go with it. And again, I think I've used some of these. So you've got some different cactus images. You've got cactus on a pink background. You've got this lovely kind of, what's the word, like it, just a colourful pattern, I'll say. You've got this gorgeous set of flowers, and then you've got this abstract triangle type design on the green background. So loads of pretty papers and card for you to use with what else is in the kit. And then if we move to the wallet here, so this wallet, I'll open it this way because that probably makes more sense. Again, the wallet has got all of the same design that you can see in the papers. Really, really pretty. You could use this for so many things. So I love it when the packaging is as beautiful as what's inside, because then you can use the packaging for something as well, can't you? So we'll remove that, and then this is what you get, and there's some more of those. So this is the full set. So you're going to get one of these. That was the one that I'd used previously. And then you also get, and I'm going to feel like I probably need a bit of white. Let me get a bit of white cardstock to use as a background for this to show you, because otherwise you'll not see it very well. I know we have got a white background as such here, but it does show a little bit better against the white cardstock. So this is the set of dies that you get. Let's take these out of the packaging. So again, this is how it's going to come to you when you get your box. I mean, there's already so much in here, but you actually get this full size dies. So these are the an A6 size. They come on a little packing sheet that I'm going to struggle to get out here now. Come on. There we go. That side that's stuck. Oh, it's stuck with the sellotape, that's why. There we go. So, this is the die set that you'll get. Let me get that in the middle, there we go. And this, you've got the window die that you'll be able to use, and you'll be able to use that on so many different projects, so many of your type tea projects. And then you've got the cactus dies as well. So these will make little cacti, which I'll show you a little picture of in a second of what you can do with those. So that's that set. How are we coping with me being a bit upside down? Does it make sense? Hopefully it does. I mean, it's not upside down, it's me that's upside down. And then we've got a stencil. So this is an A5 size stencil. It's got those same pretty flowers that you saw in the design of the papers that we've got. So gorgeous stencil. And you can use the coloured cardstock to stencil on top, or use your textured paste on top as well. And then you get two A5 sized stamp sets. So these are the stamp sets, and they are so cute, and I absolutely love them. We don't normally do A5 stamp sets at Time for Tea, as you know, but all of the characters are sized the same as they would be if we were doing a smaller set. So you can use these with your existing Time for Tea collections. They will all work together. There are some slightly larger ones with the cactus there, but I think they make just such a lovely focal point on your card, and they build up some lovely scenes. So you've got your three characters at the top holding the different plants, or we've got the little bunny rabbit with the watering can. And then you've got loads of really cool sentiments. Let's stick together. Congratulations on your new home. Free hugs. I'd rather be gardening. And then you've also got some different pots, different style of pots, and then different style of cactus that you can then layer up in there and create a whole scene of cactus plants, and even a hanging basket as well. So loads of options there, and that's just one. And then the second set is this one. So this again is more cactus plants in different permutations, but these all have a little space on them where you can add a face. So at the bottom there, and again, I hope you can see, I might bring it a little bit closer. I know the light is shining on it a little bit, but you can see all the little faces, different styles of faces. You've got one with a moustache that you can then pop in the middle of each of these cactus plants here, and build up your potted plants with those. And then the sentiments again, lovely punny sentiments that we always have. Life without you would really suck. Sorry for being prickly. Stuck on you. Thanks for sticking with me. You can't touch this. Hello there, friend. Our friendship is always on point and looking sharp. So some really cool sentiments and some really cool projects that you can make with this. So there's so much in here, but the thing that I really, really love about this, and is what makes it so different, is that you get this book. I'm just trying to find where the best place to hold it is. There we go. So this book has got loads of project ideas in there, and loads of inspiration, not just from me, but from the people who work with Papercraft Society. So I'll just show you a few little highlights. You can see that there's a whole contents page there. There's some prizes. There's a code to get 15% off. And then we've got the designs. Oh, there we're back in the room. And then there's inspiration from some other designers. This, I think, is a great project. So they've used the papers and the dies to make a little gift box for a gift that is a ceramic cactus. How cute is that? So loads of inspiration in there, a really great book to have, and all the different bits and bobs that you can buy with that as well. So so you've got the book, you've got the stamps, you've got the die, you've got the stencil, you've got the papers, and you've got the cardstock. You've got that all goes back into our lovely little pack there. We'll pop that in the top, I think. Pop that all away in there. And the thing is that you've also got a handy little box here. So this has the Time for Tea logo on the front as well. And again, it just looks so beautiful. So this, you can store all of your bits inside it, and then just pop this up on your shelf. And it keeps it all nice and neat and tidy, ready for when you want to use it again. You know exactly what's in there, so I love that. So I'm going to pop this back into my adorable box here. We've got all of my other bits here. We've got my extra bits of dots and foam tape. I've got my pens. And I've got my inspiration booklet in there as well. That all fits in nicely and tucks away into my gorgeous box, ready for me to use. So that is the Time for Tea exclusive Papercraft Society set. This was the July edition. In the notes on the description, on both Facebook and on YouTube for this live, you should find the affiliate code. But I will also add a link to it afterwards as well, so that you can find it. I'll add it to the comments once the live is done. And I'll I hope that you will like it. I'd love your feedback on it. Not sure if we're going to do any more of these, but I've really enjoyed doing it, and seeing the finished product in real life is just, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you agree. And I will also add a post on a little bit later if anybody would like to send a card to my mum. That would be much appreciated. So thank you everybody who's joined me tonight or this afternoon, whatever you're doing. I hope you get to do some crafting this weekend. I'm going to be off to see my mum tomorrow evening, staying over till Sunday. So I will pass on my love and let her know that everyone's thinking about her. And yeah, I shall hopefully see you next week for the reveal of the new product. Fingers crossed that it comes in time, and hope that you guys like it. So, and I'm not going to let you know, Annalise. She wants a hint, but no, I'm going to keep it secret until next week. You'll have to tune in. You see, that's what I'm doing. You see, I'm giving you a reason to tune in next week to find out what it's all about. And then you can catch me on Hobby Maker on Sunday the 25th as well. Annalisa says sending you you and your mum my thoughts. Claire says new reveal your P. Jo said that she's had a lot of fun doing her friend's card with this kit. Oh, I'm so pleased you like it. Laura says she loved the stencil. And Jess says it's a beautiful set in a beautiful box. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, whatever you're doing. I hope the weather stays nice for us all, and I'll see you all again really soon. Bye, guys. Bye. No hints, no. See you soon. Bye.